So, okay.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. So it's our Tuesday evening practice today. So we're working on soul healing for finances, and I would like to know first if people have particular issues or areas that they would like to work on. So, for example, do you want to tell your story about what's going on with your house a little bit, or do you mind if I summarize? Okay, so our beloved Lee is trying to get her house refinanced, right?
My loan refinance.
The loan refinance.
Purchase the fee.
Because she needs to purchase the fee for her land. And that's a complicated Hawaii thing, but anyway, she needs to get her loan refinanced. But in order to get the refinancing, you need an appraisal, right? Is that what you're waiting for?
Yes.
And so in order to get the appraisal, she wants the house to be clean, right?
Yes.
To welcome the guest.
Yes.
So we're having some blockages clearing the
boxes.
Clearing the boxes in the house. So I just did a little reading of the 7 soul houses, and so there are some blockages, especially in the 4th soul house. And the 4th soul house is our financial house too. So we're going to do a really simple practice out of our Soul, Mind, Body, Science system book. Have you done this practice in the book for the 4th soul house?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you have this book?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is called Bagua Practice for Healing, Rejuvenation, Longevity, and Immortality, and it begins on page 115. So this can be used for any type of blockages that you may have in your finances. And as you can see, there are different things that come up, like, can't get the boxes cleared out of the living room equals can't move forward financially. So it's like there are a lot of little steps along the way, but it's like anything that you want to do in your life. Sorry, I'm just going to check this in case it's the doorbell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think we have good news. Oh my goodness. Okay, for anybody who has pre-ordered their Soul Over Matter book, it's ready. Your Amazon order of Soul Over Matter has shipped.
Great.
So anybody who, you want to close that a little bit so it's not like blinding you?
Yeah, let me do it. Sure.
Anybody who has pre-ordered their Soul Over Matter book from Amazon, it's only $16.
Wow.
So please order one for yourself and one for a friend, and you'll get free shipping. And we're going to, as soon as everybody gets their book, which I think now would be like in a week or less, then we're going to start using that book in our Monday through Friday morning practice. And it's going to be so fun. When I first started studying with Master Sha, we had a practice every morning with Master Pam and Master Diane, and Lee was there. And every morning at 6 o'clock, well, maybe you weren't there because you have to get ready for work. I can't remember. But anyway, we had about a dozen people on the phone every morning, and we would just read the book. And it was like, Master Sha was always telling us, read the book, read the book. Okay, we have one person trying to join us, I think. So her link.
Sure.
Okay, so we're sending somebody the link. And and if you can, try to come to the workshop. It's a 3-day workshop, August 4th through 7th. So the 4th is actually like a free evening. And then we have the 5th, 6th, and 7th is the workshop. And then if you're able to stay for the 8th, there's a calligraphy retreat. I haven't signed up for that one yet, but the 4th through the 7th is only $495. And then, I'm sure we can all get rooms together to share and stuff like that. Speaking about finances, okay, so since we've been focusing on our finances this year, and this is so funny because I didn't do this intentionally, but actually last year somebody gave me a book, and I put it on the bookshelf over there, where all the books are, at the bottom, and covered it up with a bunch of other books. And I completely forgot about it, and I didn't even really know what it was, but just one of my friends gave me this book. So then this year, Sonny received the finance calligraphy photo, and so he wanted to start offering blessings, so he decided to start doing this group. So focusing on finance, focusing. So then one night, I get in the car, and I just randomly turn on the radio, and there's this program on about finances. And I thought, oh, well, that's kind of interesting. I've never heard this program before. And then somebody told me, oh, yeah, they just started playing it in the evening. So it's this guy who helps people to get out of debt. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just sort of listening to it. I'm not really following his program or anything. But he says, to take these steps and then this step and this step, and watch your budget and create a budget and have a budget for food and a budget for this and budget for that. And so I just sort of started putting aside $25 a week or something, and I'm like, okay, this is for my soul healing. This is for my soul healing. This is for my soul healing. If an opportunity comes up. And then all of a sudden, when Master Sha announced that they were going to be holding this workshop in San Diego, I was like, oh my gosh. And I checked my account for my soul healing account, and I had enough money in it to be able to register. So it just goes to show that when you focus on something, you can accomplish it. And so then later I noticed, all of a sudden I was like, what is that book? I just saw it on the bookshelf. And I went up to it and I pulled it out, and it was the book that the guy who's on the radio show at night wrote. And I was like, I don't even remember who gave me this book. But I read the book, and then I realized more and more what he's talking about, put aside money for whatever, do different things that are important for you. And then one day, one of my patients showed up, and I was like, oh! I hadn't seen her in about 6 months. I said, did you give me this book? And she goes, yeah. And so now we have this, budgeting thing in common, and we're helping each other to figure out our budgets and stuff like that. And so it's been really, really helpful. Before, when I would just go to order food at the restaurant downstairs, for example, we have a little Thai restaurant. It's, $16. You don't really think about it too much. Until I start thinking, oh, you know what? I would rather put more money in my soul healing account, or I'd rather put more money towards paying off my car, or, whatever it is. And then, so I noticed, and I didn't plan on it, but I think it's the soul healing part of it, that we just start doing things more naturally. Just to go to the grocery store, and I bought a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is enough for my whole week's lunches, and it was $16.
Wow.
Which is the exact same amount of money as it is as one dish of pad thai takeout from the restaurant. So I was like, oh, this is where the budgeting thing really comes in handy. So I haven't done the whole thing yet, but the point I'm getting at is just that when we start focusing on something, like Master David always says, when you focus on the Tao focuses on you. And so I think just by doing this every week and getting together, that somehow things are starting to work out. Yeah. So I feel so blessed that right when Master Sha announced that workshop, that I just actually had the money to be able to register, which is totally a huge gift, that I was able to, have that there. So you can use this practice for any aspect of your finances. So if you can't figure out like what the blockage is, you can still just bless your fourth soul house to open your heart more, because sometimes we might not be able to make that link of like, I need to purchase the fee for my property, therefore 5 steps backwards it goes back to, I have a blockage in my message center that's not allowing me to clean up the house so that I can get the assessor in here. So, sometimes things can be really complicated, but we don't need to always figure everything out. But as long as we start clearing our soul houses and clearing our energy centers and clearing our organs and our acupuncture points and our tissues and everything from the soul level, then more clarity will start coming. And because I also have a lot of boxes. And I actually, I have a room in my house. I have a little 2-bedroom apartment, but I have one room that I've never really used. It just sort of had like a couch and a desk and a bookshelf, and then in the middle it was just empty, and I never really knew what to do there. And then boxes were getting piled up in the closet and everything. And then one day, it was the simplest little thing. Oh yeah, because the couch is right in front of a window, and like leaves and debris and stuff from the tree outside, even though we have a screen, they still like somehow get in and get all over the couch, these little tiny leaves. And so my boyfriend and I were in there, and he goes, let's change the couch cover today. I go, okay. So we take off the couch cover and get the fresh one out, and then I said, you know what, we should move this couch somewhere. And he goes, okay. And then I said, well, where should we move it to? And he goes, I don't know, but have you thought of putting the bookshelf over there? And I was like, yeah, that would be good. So then we just start taking down all the books out of the bookshelf. And anyway, to make a long story short, I filled up my car twice with stuff to take to the thrift store. And now I have this adorable, cute little room in my house that both of us love to hang out in. Wow. And we get stuff done in there. It's like really like transformed like part of our house and part of our relationship. And I feel like I just like earned some money because I got part of my property back. So I think that just, doing these practices helps us in ways, we can't even really imagine. Okay, so this starts with the first soul house, but we're going to skip right to the fourth soul house, which is on page 122. And I did record both the first soul house and the fourth soul house message meditations on SoundCloud. So if I will put those up soon. I haven't put them up yet. Sorry, I'm just checking. Something is going on in my house. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, Mr. Bill! Aloha!
Hello!
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, great.
Okay,
great. So would you like to, this practice?
We've done it.
Yeah.
A little bit before,
Okay,
yeah.
so Sunny's going to start leading everyone in this practice. I'm going to say hello to beloved Master Pam. Hi. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, great. I'm so glad this already. Okay, great. Yes. And that is like so simple and easy and beautiful. You can throw it on over anything.
Okay.
Yes.
So let us start.
Yes. Oh wow, it's only 160. Yeah,
This is the Bhagwa practice for the heart chakra, or the fourth soul house. And the Bhagwa of 8 symbols are inspired from nature. You have fire, you have water, you have earth, heaven,
yes.
mountain, lake, and others. So this one is fire. Our message center or our heart chakra is related to fire. Fire symbol in the Bhagwa. That is Li Ho, as he says on page 122 in the bold text. So let us begin with our body palms, sit up straight.
It folds up, somehow it's compact.
Place one palm over your lower abdomen.
When you take it out, it'll
And the other palm over your message center, right in the center of your chest. And take a deep breath. Sit up. Make sure you're sitting up straight, away from the back of the chair so you have enough room for energy to circulate. But if it's not comfortable, then you can lean back against your chair. That's okay too. So let us say hello. Dear soul, mind and body of my heart chakra, of fourth soul house. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You are vital for my heart and message center. You are the key for purity. You are the key for intelligence. You are the key to transform. The heart and consciousness. You are the vital chakra and soul house for love, forgiveness, compassion, light, humility, harmony, and more. You are the key to heal the emotional body and mental body. You are the key to enlighten the soul, heart, mind, and body. You are the key to self-clear soul, mind, body blockages. I cannot appreciate you enough for the vital role you play in my life. Please purify yourself. Develop yourself. Transform yourself. Enlighten yourself. Thank you. And now we say hello to the outer souls. Dear human beings fire. Dear Mother Earth's fire. Dear Heaven's fire. Dear Tao's fire. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please purify, develop, transform, and enlighten my fourth soul house, heart chakra, message center, and heart. I cannot thank you enough. For our mind power, we visualize fire in the fourth soul house. Let me look different for you, each of us. So just visualize what it looks like for you, this fire. And for our sound power, the mantra is Ren Di Tien Dao Li Huo Hui. So we will chant this. Let me see if I can get the tune, a good tune. Ren Di Tien Dao Li Huo Hui. 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 天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以 Let's chant silently. I'll chant softly to lead, and you can just chant silently. And out loud. 人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以人地天道离我何以好 So here Master Shah on page 127 he talks about emotional, different kinds of heart conditions, but also in his teachings are the emotions of depression, anxiety, guilt, unworthiness, lack of self-love, and several others are related with the heart. And it's so interesting that so many of these can block us from creating our abundance. You know, when we are anxious or depressed, even about money, it just sends out the negative message and it stops us from receiving that which we're really wanting to receive. We're just defeating ourselves. Of course, guilt, unworthiness, lack of self-love goes without saying. If we cannot receive love from ourselves, from others, then we cannot receive the abundance that the source, the Tao, have to give us. So the heart is very much connected. All of these emotions are very much connected with our financial well-being. And Master Shah says many mental disorders also connect with the heart because the heart houses the mind and the soul. So our negative thoughts, all the negativity in our mind, all the negativity in our heart can block us from receiving and creating financial abundance. So we want to clear that with this practice. So we can also say hello to the soul of our finances and so dear the soul of my finances.
Dear the soul of my finances.
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
Please join me.
Please join me.
Chant with me.
Chant with me.
Let us clear our emotional blockages,
Let us clear our emotional blockages,
mental blockages,
mental blockages,
and more that are blocking our finances.
and more that are blocking our finances.
Please forgive me,
Please forgive me,
dear the soul of my finances,
dear the soul of my finances,
for all my negative emotions and thoughts
for all my negative emotions and thoughts
that have blocked you
that have blocked you
and kept you from serving
and kept you from serving
and flourishing
and flourishing
in the way that you want to.
in the way that you want to.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, let's continue chanting. Rendi Tien Dao Li Ho Hari, 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 Rendi Tien Dao Li Rendi Tien Da Li Ho Hari. 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 And let us invite all the souls who are feeling the same way that we are, so they can chant with us and they can serve and they can heal. So, dear all the souls,
Dear all the souls
in all universes,
in all universes
who are seeking to transform their finances,
who are seeking to transform their finances,
who are facing financial blockages,
who are facing financial blockages,
who are facing negativity in their heart and mind.
who are facing negativity in their heart and mind.
We love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
We love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
Please join us.
Please join us.
Please chant with us
Please chant with us
so you can purify
so you can purify
your heart and mind,
your heart and mind,
your fire element,
your fire element,
and transform your finances.
and transform your finances.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's continue chanting. Rendi Tien Da Li Ho Hari. 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 How. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all the souls who have joined us for this practice. Thank you, Mother Earth, Heaven, humanity, and all.
I could see volcanoes erupting.
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Keisha?
I finally got out of my head and into my body.
Yay!
Good.
I've had a headache and it's been buzzing for the last 2 days, and I thought, I'm not having an aneurysm, and I do feel like I dropped down
Good.
into my body.
That's wonderful.
That's a scary thought.
So I thought I'm going to work to my better chance of that.
How are you, Lee?
Go ahead.
Quiet? Quiet is good. Yeah, similar to what Keisha experienced, dropping out of the mind, all the activity that goes on in our minds, and then relaxing down into the heart, into the body. Okay. And those who are joining us online, we have Sharon, we have Bhavna, and we have Archana joining us. And if there's anyone else, please type in the chat and let us know. And let us know how your experience from this practice and any kind of sharing, anything you'd like to share with us at this time. Please just type it in and let us know how we can serve you more.
Okay.
Mr. Gina?
Thank you so much, Sunny.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, Bhavna. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Archana. And yes, I'd love to know how you're feeling about this, and what's, if you have anything in particular that you need to work on. So another thing that we have available to us in this book is the 7 Das, and we don't have the calligraphy in here, but we do have a Da Guang Ming calligraphy in the Soul Healing Miracles book. So if you have that book, or do you have a Soul Healing Miracles book?
Yes.
Yeah. So just imagine that, or just invite your Da Guang Ming in your Soul Healing book.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Because that way, we can trace too.
Yeah.
Because that, I don't know if that book has a Da Guang Ming.
It does.
It does? Okay, great. So we have an additional one. So the 4th Da is Da Guang Ming. Guang means light, Ming means transparency. Da Guang Ming means greatest light and transparency.
Thank you, Lee.
Okay, so if you have your Soul Healing Miracles book, yeah, this one, number 23. This is the Da Guang Ming. It's the one before the last one in the calligraphy section. So in Soul Mind Body Science, Master Sha says, Da Guang Ming means greatest light and transparency. Light heals the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, prevents all sickness, purifies and rejuvenates soul, heart, mind, and body, transforms relationships, business, and finances, increases intelligence, opens spiritual channels, enlightens the soul, heart, mind, and body, and brings success to every aspect of life. Wow! Like, what more could you ask for? I don't think there's anything missing in there.
It's this one.
So practice is very simple. Da Guang Ming is one of the greatest mantras. Join me now to practice. So we'll say, Dear Da Guang Ming. So let's get in our body power. Dear Da Guang Ming.
Dear Da Guang Ming.
I love you.
I love you.
And then we'll say, please heal our 4th soul house. Please heal our 4th soul house. Please transform my relationship with my finances. Please transform my relationship with my finances. Please bless my finances.
Please bless my finances.
It actually says right here, please bless my finances.
Oh, wow.
Please increase my intelligence.
Please increase my intelligence.
So that I can figure out how to make more money.
So I can figure out how to make money.
And how to save more money.
And how to save more money.
Please bless, and then make a request for any aspect of life. I am very grateful.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then what we can do is we can go to our calligraphy in the Soul Healing Miracles book, and we'll chant Da Guang Ming. So we can begin with all of our 5 fingers together. So we have wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And we're going to put them all together and just imagine that you're holding your brush and we're going to just trace out the calligraphy. So imagine the light. Let's say hello to the calligraphy since we have it with us. Dear soul, mind, and body.
Dear soul, mind, and body.
Of the Dog Wang Ming calligraphy.
Of the Dog Wang Ming calligraphy.
And all the Dog Wang Ming saints.
And all the Dog Wang Ming saints.
Saints animals.
Saints animals.
Divine temples. Heaven's treasures.
Heaven's treasures.
And financial blessings.
And financial blessings.
Within the calligraphy.
Within the calligraphy.
We love you all.
We love you all.
Honor you all.
Honor you all.
And appreciate you all.
And appreciate you all.
Please forgive us.
Please forgive us.
And our ancestors.
And our ancestors.
For whatever we may have done.
For whatever we may have done.
Or not done.
Or not done.
That could be causing blockages.
That could be causing blockages.
In our four-soul house.
In our four-soul house.
Or our finances.
Or our finances.
Please bless our finances.
Please bless our finances.
Please clear Shen-Chi Jing blockages.
Please clear Shen-Chi blockages.
As appropriate.
As appropriate.
From our four-soul house.
From our
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we forgive all souls.
We forgive all souls.
Who may have ever hurt or harmed us.
Who may have ever hurt or harmed us.
Or our ancestors.
Or our ancestors.
In any way.
In any way.
Related to our fourth soul house.
Related to our fourth soul house.
Or our finances.
Or our finances.
Dear all souls.
Dear all souls.
Who are having struggles.
Who are having struggles.
With your fourth soul house.
With your fourth soul house.
Or your finances.
Or your finances.
Please join us.
Please join us.
Please chant with us.
Please chant with us.
Please receive the benefits and the blessings.
Please receive the benefits and the blessings.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, and just imagine the light shining into your finances. Again, you can imagine like the golden lotus with the coins and the money and the jewels within it. You can imagine your bank statement shining with golden light. Just imagine everything in your message center healing and rejuvenating and transforming into beautiful, like a money tree, a money Buddha sitting in your fourth soul house, the things that you respect and admire, or whatever your goal is, to achieve, having the deed to your fee paid for, having the deed to your apartment paid for, having the note on your car paid off, whatever it is, having all the credit cards, just all the balance is zero, and having the money in your retirement account, just like all the things that you need as a human being to provide you with a solid foundation so that we can even flourish more on our soul journey. Okay, and then breathe all the way into your fourth soul house, and we'll begin tracing and chanting. Da Guang Ming, 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 Da Guang Ming. And then we'll sing Greatest Transparent Light. Greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light, greatest greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light, greatest transparent light. And then we'll sing, let's see what else is singing here. Please transform the relationship with my finances. Dear greatest transparent light, please transform my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. One more time. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. Greatest transparent light transforms my relationship with my finances. And the greatest light clears my fourth soul house. Greatest transparent 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 light clears my fourth soul house. And dog walking blesses my finances. 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 Increases my intelligence. Dog walking increases my intelligence. Dog walking increases my intelligence. Dagwan Ming increases my intelligence. Dagwan Ming increases my intelligence. How, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are all extremely blessed. And just take a moment to allow your mind to relax and settle down. Imagine your crown touching heaven. Imagine the acupuncture point on the top of your crown, your Baihui acupuncture point, opening to receive heaven's nourishment and balance. Imagine light, golden light, purple light, crystal light, rainbow light shining in through your Baihui acupuncture point, nourishing your mind, balancing your mind, nourishing your glands in your brain, balancing your glands, nourishing your hormones, balancing your hormones, nourishing all the blood vessels in your brain, bringing more plasticity and elasticity to all the blood vessels, nurturing all the dendrites, axons, all the connections in your brain, all the cells, the DNA, the RNA, tiniest matter in the cells, and the space between the cells. Imagine your brain being nourished and balanced as the light continues to shine down into your throat, nurturing your thyroid, your parathyroids, your vocal cords, your brain stem, your spinal column, the discs in your neck, all the bones in your neck vertebrae, relaxing your throat, smiling all the way down into your fourth soul house, nourishing and balancing your heart chakra, your message center, seeing the fire in your message center, and continuing to meld and nourish with your third soul house, balancing and nourishing your liver, spleen, lungs, kidneys, your heart, smiling down into your second soul house, nurturing and balancing your weight, and smiling into your first soul house, feeling the light of Dagwan Ming, the love of all the saints, animals, divine temples, and treasures, shining in all of our 7 soul houses, nurturing and balancing all aspects of our life, including our relationship to our finances, and clearing any blockages that are in any way related to our 4th soul house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and do we have any messages from our webcaster?
Yes, Archana was asking, could you please show how to trace the calligraphy?
Okay, yes.
And Sharon was, before we started the second practice, she made a request. I would really like to work on increase in finances and cash flow to transform my current situation.
Okay,
So
perfect, wonderful.
that was powerful, the dark warming practice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so Archana, actually, the first character, this is not how Master Shah writes it anymore. I'm just going to bring this closer. But if you, is it on the cards? The same or the new way?
The new way on the 10 dark cards.
Oh, you have, do you have them with you? Oh. But anyway, okay, so this one is you kind of connect these lines like this. So this one, the first da, it's more like a capital letter L in English. So you're kind of like making this a little bit more connected. So you go down and around and like that. So just imagine you're writing like a letter L.
Cursive.
Sort of cursive, yeah. But this is the basic shape of the character. If you don't know what that looks like, then just do like this. Even though it's still 3 lines, it's okay. And then Guang is, you start over here, and you go down, and then up and around like this, and around like that, and down, and then like up and down, make a loop and go up like that. And then this one on the bottom is like, you start from here.
Oh, yeah.
And you go down and then back up and then down and then make this loop and the 3 and then go down and like a little at the end. So let me know if that is clear or not.
That is so interesting that you did Dark Wang Ming, because when we were doing the fire practice, the Bagua, the thought kept coming to me like, there's no light without fire.
Oh, wow.
Anywhere in the universe, like, no matter
It's true.
This light or natural light, there has to be a fire at the source of it.
Yes.
There is no light possible without fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we did our foundation, which was the leaf wall, and then we created the light, which is Dog Wang Ming. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Excellent. So, unless we have any other questions.
No, Archana says got it.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That felt so powerful, the facing with the Dark Wang Ming. Yeah. It's really like the two practices work together, because with the fire practice I was just feeling like things were being shaken up, and then with the Dark Wang Ming it was so much light coming in to purify.
Yeah, and whenever we invite in the light, it just naturally displaces the dark. Like I've made this analogy before, but if you have a cup of coffee and you actually want a cup of water, all you have to do is set the cup of coffee down in the sink and turn the faucet on and walk away. And come back in a little while and you have a cup of water. You didn't have to get rid of the coffee. And that's what Master Shah is telling us. We don't need to speak to the darkness. We just need to invite in the light. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will say aloha and mahalo. Lighting up all of our 7 soul houses and our Waijiao. Aloha. Aloha. Aloha, and thank you. Mahalo. 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 And we'll say 3 thank yous, 3 love yous, and 3 gong songs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. And again, gong song is respectfully returned. Thank you, everyone. Love you, everyone. Until next time. Mahalo.
Thank you.